Talk with me. Walk with me. Talk with me. Man, we finna wiggle through it. Get to it. I know how we do it. We finna wiggle through it and get to it. You already know how we do it. Got some new filters on here. I like these new filters. They got some crazy new filters. Look at these new filters. Oh, look at these new filters, man. Look at this. What's up, Jason, man? What's up with it, man? It's a party, man. They got some new filters on here. They go crazy. Yeah, man. They got some new filters on here, man. Oh, yeah. I like them. This is my favorite. This is one of my favorite ones right here, though. Yeah, man. We got so many distractions around election time. I'm noticing this. And I mean, I don't know. It seemed like we should be more focused on this. Yeah, hey Jason, it's been going down lately, man. It's been going down. I can't complain, bro. The views been coming in. The lives been going down, man. We've been getting a better understanding. And I'm just wondering why everybody's so caught up in all the controversy that's going on. When we should be focusing on something totally different. We should be focused on something totally different and we caught up in controversy. You know what I'm saying? True reviews, what's up with it, man? What's up with it? Just trying out this new filter. I just trying new stuff out, man. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's the night vision. Just trying some new things out. On King David, look, hey. If it's on King David, it's on King David. You know what I'm saying? If it's on him, it's on him. I'm gonna keep dropping game, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep dropping games like a drunk person leaving GameStop. You know what I'm saying? Dropping games out. I'm gonna keep dropping this game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a drunk person leaving GameStop. I'm dropping games. You know what I'm saying? Dropping games. Let me get back to the real. Hey, but I might use this one though. I like that one. I like that one, man. But nah, we should I think black people, we got so much, man. I'm thinking about it, man, because like I say, I be on the internet and I be paying attention to all the stuff that's going on. But I don't necessarily be like so tapped in. I just be YouTubing. And I'm realizing we got a lot of distractions right now. Like black people, we more distracted than we ever been right now, bro. We got Kendrick Drake to worry about. We got Sonya, Massey. We got the SuperBowl. I think we should be. I think we should be focused on the election. That's what I think. I think right now we should be all putting our energy towards this election. And if we gonna, and I mean, I know a lot of people feel like, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Politics it never changed nothing, and blah blah blah. But like, we kind of got some involvement in what's going on right now. Obama was just the president. We got a black lady, but somebody's claiming that she black, trying to say she fit to run for president. They talking about black people a lot during this election. There's a lot of Democrats going against Republicans. It's a lot of stuff going on that should be a little bit more serious to us, other than Drake and Kendrick Lamar or Lil Wayne getting snubbed at the Super Bowl. People putting passion into feeling hurt that Lil Wayne didn't get into the Super Bowl. People, even though it's a good passion, people putting passion into being upset behind Sonya Massey. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I noticed around election time, you notice how, I think around the time when Obama, if that was Obama or somebody, the George Floyd thing happened to get everybody in a frenzy. Not a Sonya Massey thing, get everybody frenzy. Super Bowl controversy. Who gonna play? Who gonna who? Oh man, you go around the barbershop, everybody talking about the Super Bowl. You know, Bronny, LeBron's son. You know what I'm saying, playing in the NBA. What about Bronny? In the first time that ever in history that an NBA player's son is in the NBA, and Fulio get killed, and 4 people get caught, and we talk about that. And, a bunch of rappers got killed. Oh yeah, we got to throw the rappers getting killed in there too. So, Tan the guy, Fulio, uh, somebody else just died too. We in a frenzy when we should be focused on the election. And it's a hit and miss with the election. I talk to other black people. It's like, hey man, who you voting for? Oh yeah, it's an election going on. Yeah, they about to run. Oh yeah, the presidential election. I want who running? You like, but then they know about Fulio. They know about the car Fulio was in. They know about NBA young boys, nephews, cousins, goldfish. They know about everything, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a trip. It's a trip right now, bro. Like I notice around election time, we be in a frenzy. Y'all hit the like button, turn me up. Well, we should be just, sometimes you got to put your thoughts, sometimes just being concerned about the right things at the right time is good brain exercise. You know what I'm saying? It's good for your hustle muscle. You know what I'm saying? Just being concerned with the right stuff at the right time is good for you. I noticed that. Don't care what two cats turn before the soup. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody really. I mean, it's okay, cool. Like Kendrick Lamar. I mean, even think about this. Y'all think about all of this. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. I leave room on my hard drive. So when a real controversy that I need to really pay attention to, I can't be caught up in all the other theories when it's a real theory right here, right up under my nose, like a mustache and right over my head like a shower nozzle. You feel me? Why did this battle end up being the biggest battle in rap history? When we had way better rappers back in the day, this ain't the biggest rap battle in rap history. Pac and Biggie was. This don't come nowhere near close to Pac and Biggie. Niggas really got smoked and everything. Like this is like, yeah, they carried on for a long time. Yeah, the longest drawn out battle I ever seen in my life. Why is that? Why is that? Now he going to the Super Bowl, and now Lil Wayne making videos crying about nothing. Why is that? We always got some, like hip hop is. I'm with Umar a little bit to where hip hop always keep us distracted. I love hip hop. It's a great art form. I love hip hop. Let me get that out the way. Let me say that first. Y'all hit the like button, turn me up. That's how we get paid, man. I love hip hop, but it didn't used to be a vessel like this. Hip hop wasn't used in the way it's being used now. Hip hop is like being weaponized a little bit. You know, when have we ever seen stuff like this? When have we ever seen a rapper get shot and then you can see the video in 4K, the raindrops. You can see the raindrops in the video. I ain't never seen a why all of a sudden we getting the clearest, most crispiest murder footage ever in history. Did y'all see the Fulio footage? It's probably wiped off the internet now. But when it was out, it was the most vivid, most thought out, most best 4K cameras you ever seen a murder captured in the history. And it was black people at this time. Why is that? I'm looking at shit like that. You see what I'm saying? We ain't never seen an NBA player's son play with him in the NBA in the history of mankind. We ain't never seen that before. Why is we seeing that now? Why is we seeing that now? We ain't never seen a whole fallout YouTubers and made. I said, man, I could make stuff about the Super Bowl and Lil Wayne controversy. I could be making a few dollars off that right now. But it's like, why is we so focused on that? Why as a YouTuber, when it's time for me to make a live, I'm thinking, should I talk about the Super Bowl controversy or should I talk about politics and talk about what's really going on in real life? But I might get more views talking about Kendrick Lamar and them. So let me enlighten the people about who should have won in the Super Bowl. Let me passionately talk about how somebody should have been in the Super Bowl. And I got financial decision to make as a YouTuber to talk about that. And I'm being tricky right now talking about both of them killing two birds with one stone, but at least it's a message in this. And why, in the first time in the history, like black people that got killed before, George Floyd on the neck, Trey Martin got shot, few people got, but a black woman unarmed gets shot in the face 3 times. When have like it's just a lot of this stuff y'all gotta understand. Even the music now, why is the music more deadly? Is why do a rapper make a diss song and he dead in a week and everybody get to talk about it and make a video about it and nobody sending no troops in there to stop that? Ain't nobody sending no National Guard. Rappers, I heard a lady say, I actually heard a judge say, a attorney say, it's real music. They make it for clout and they kill each other. And it's like, okay, but nobody outraged. Like, why is that not making breaking news? Because it's just us. And it's like, a lot of this stuff is just meant to keep us rattled. It's meant to keep us rattled. I ain't never seen so many black conspiracy theorists in my life. I ain't seen so many black people believe in so much stuff and I'm from an era where black people kept our mind grounded because we always was like ready for the next move. We always was like, y'all do know, like in the 30s and the 40s and 50s, it wasn't no hip hop, it wasn't no black exploitation, it wasn't no boys in the hood. We was able to live regular lives like everybody else. And we just went against the man. We didn't go against each other. Like Charleston White say, I can remember a time when black people didn't hate each other. I'm older. This whole thing when we hate each other now and ready to kill each other now and it's fashionable, it didn't used to be like that. Like in the 70s, they wasn't making songs about killing their ops and stuff. Like it wasn't, this black hatred just came around in the 80s. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. Y'all hit the like button, turn me up, man. Let me screenshot because this is a travesty. 54 people in here and 2 likes, man. That's crazy, but hey, that's what I got. That's what I got. Garbage now. Mentioning the Super Bowl is good for algorithm. Yeah, all this stuff is good for algorithm, man. The Super Bowl, Kendrick Lamar, rappers dying, all this. See, that's what's so crazy about even being a YouTuber. All this stuff I could be talking about. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, Fulio's death, rappers dying, the Super Bowl controversy, all this stuff. But it's like, but I'm noticing what I like about the internet too, though, is it is giving people a chance to choose what they want to tap into. It's a lot of YouTubers going live right now with Kendrick Lamar on their default, and they got like 700 people in there. They getting paid. I do mine more on volume. Like I know I could do one right now and have a default and Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar get into a fight at the Super. I could just do. You could do all kind of stuff, but like with this YouTube, I feel like this is how I actually feel about it. Like back in the day, I used to feel like they gonna come up with something where you can get paid to be a cool person that mean good and be genuine. They gonna come up with something, and they came up with YouTube. They came up with rap for cool people that thought they was tough. They came up with for sports and stuff for people that was athletic and stuff like that. And people that had charisma and charm and had a lot of game about themselves and had a good delivery. We used to have to be like pimps and pastors and cult leaders and shit like that. But like now you can just create a following off being a good, genuine, solid person. And I'd rather be this person in the midst of all this other stuff that's going on right now. I'm still a little rough around the edges. I'm still a work in progress like everybody else. You feel me? But I appreciate y'all for tapping in. And the one thing that I'm noticing that ain't cool is that we just be so caught up in shit that we not supposed to be caught up in. And I don't understand it for the life of me. We just be so caught up in shit. We so, like I'm telling you, I try to talk to people about the election. Election and religion, people not really big on talking about that. And then religion is so divisive nowadays. Like people don't even talk about religion the way you supposed to. Like it's like when I talk about religion, I'm ready to talk about I'm ready to talk about like the good stuff in my religion. I'm ready to talk about the positive things, how the highlights of my religion. I'm not really necessarily ready to talk about a bunch of negative stuff and false prophets and fake pastors and demons, and I'm not really into all of that. Like I'm into like praising the Lord and uplifting him and acknowledging what he's doing for me and always being, I'm blessed out here. So why should I be divisive about anything? I'm blessed. I don't have no reason to be upset about nothing. You know, I talk about the election a lot. You know, like the other day I was saying, do white Trump supporters and other Trump supporters, are they cool with black Trump supporters? Are we accepted? And I say we because I don't want a woman president, and I just feel like if a black woman become president, it's gonna be civil war all over again. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, we F's no matter what. So I feel like playing it safe is for Kamala to not get in office. That's just me. That's just me. You should check out Christopher Hitchens. I'm gonna check him out, man. I'm gonna check him out. They busy? Not yet. No. Should be talking about I feel like that's the thing, Michelle. I've been talking about this for a while. Nowadays, people will shoot you because they scared. Real talk. In the days, people look for you. Real talk, y'all. Not even early mid 2000s, maybe 2010. The world changed. Hey, Danelle, let's talk about that. How the world changed overnight, bro. The world changed overnight, and people should be talking about Democrats being busy, and they replacing us with all these people from other countries. You're right about that. And it's a lot going on. It's war in the hood. They say that people eating pets and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? And like my man say, um, uh, not even early mid. And I know what you're saying. Look, Danelle, like I know exactly what you mean. Peep game. This is why I connect with the chat sometimes. I strayed away from that, but I need to start connecting with the chat. You know what I'm saying? Around the 2000s is when it kind of started happening a little bit. You right. That's when people start talking about like Illuminati and stuff and telling you it's always been here. And it's like, bro, I was alive in the 80s and 90s, bro. It ain't always been. If it always was here, we didn't sniff it out and try to find out and know about it. We was just in the 90s happy and living our lives. In the 90s, we wasn't consumed with negative things. Even though it's a lot of messed up stuff going on in the 90s, we wasn't consumed with things that wasn't around. Like, we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have, access to thinking about a bunch of crazy stuff. All we had was the day ahead of us, go outside, have a good time, and go inside and go to sleep. It wasn't about what's not here. Like, what's happening in the year 2053 wasn't really concerning to us like it is today. Like, people willing to lose their mind about the year 2053 today. In the 90s, we wasn't worried about stuff like that. You go outside, doorbell ditch, you might go catch some crawdads, go get, Saturday morning cartoons. Like, everything was just more organic. Like, a pager was big. It was a big deal. I remember I used to watch the Jetsons, and when I used to see people talking on their phone doing FaceTime on the Jetsons, I used to think as a kid, man, one day people gonna be doing that. Like, I used to watch the James Bond movie. Remember on James Bond? He used to look at his watch and see somebody and talk to him. I say one day, as a kid, I say, man, one day that shit gonna be, and it's really like that right now. You know what I'm saying? But did that help us or did that hurt us? Like, I remember when in the 90s, each place had their own culture. New York had the Timbs, the puff coats. Cali had the West Coast swag. Down south had, it's like, and people wasn't able to look at each other. Like, now it's all a melting pot. You got people from the south sound like they're from New York. People from New York sound like they're from Chicago. People from the Bay sounding like they from. People from LA sound like they're from Chicago. It's not organic no more. And we straying away from morals. We straying away from humanity. And we wondering why we out here like lost sheep. We wondering why we crashing out like that. We wondering why on the road of life we could have a deadly accident like that, because we didn't stray too far away For mama and them, we done strayed too far away from home base. And we wondering why shit happening. Like I told y'all, as a society, but social media, and I'm straying away from the topic, but I'm saying some shit, hit the like button. What social media and the internet has done to society in the last 20 years, it just, in an analogy, it just reminds you of that small town girl that start hanging out with the wrong people, which is reality TV and social media, and now God ain't real, and now Kevin Durant could go join the Warriors and just go with a team that he just, and Donald Trump was just on the reality. Since the world just went upside down, it's like a small town girl that just met the wrong people and started doing drugs, cut half her hair off, dyed it orange, and left town, and now she doing all kind of stuff. When it's just, that's what happened to America. That's what happened to people, morals, and that's what just happened to everybody. Everybody itching to be different, but not even knowing what they walking into. I did it live earlier. I ain't never seen people talk about demons and demonic energy so much in my life. I didn't know the botany and Ouija boards and demons was normal discussion. I didn't know. I thought we stayed away from talking about stuff like that and just praise the Lord. The Lord ain't never did nothing wrong to nobody. God ain't never did. Giving God honor, giving God grace, and being good up top and keeping your head to the sky ain't never hurt nobody. It ain't never hurt nobody. I don't know what's wrong with that. God ain't real. Some man in the sky. Okay, well, what's wrong? What's wrong with the only side effect of praising the Lord and staying, prayed up and being into your religion? The only side effect is that you're a good person. You probably won't sin. You probably won't hurt nobody. So I don't understand what happened to the world. I don't understand. Like my man said, around 2000, the world just started changing. I remember you used to have to date a girl, get to know her, even if she wanted to have sex. They had shows in the 90s where people be kissing, then they'll stop and say, we're friends and we need to get to know each other. And then they ended up having sex like 3 months later. It taught you. Now it's nothing but pussy. That's the first line Sexy Red say. And I'm glad her shows is getting canceled. I'm glad people not listen to that bullshit no more. See, the side effect of the Kendrick Lamar and Drake battle is lyrics got to the forefront again. It's crazy, but lyrics should have stayed at the forefront. Yeah, we can have Lil Durks and Sexy Reds and NBA Youngboys, but that's just supposed to just be a category. We can have mumble rappers, but that's supposed to be a category. People like Nas, J. Cole, Kendrick supposed to always be at the forefront of hip hop. I even respect Drake's work ethic and Drake's ability to put out, good music. But let's get back to the situation at hand. Why are black people so distracted around election time? Like they overdoing it now. Like I'm like, hold on. I can't even keep up with all the topics right now as a YouTuber. I can't even keep up with it. As a YouTuber, if YouTubers watching this, ain't we dragging that fishing right now? Ain't there so many topics right now we can talk about? Shannon Sharp with this. Look at Shannon Sharp. Sex tape. Him having sex on IG Live. The whole world talking about that. Like I gotta find a way to make a short and a video and a live about Shannon Sharp, and then I gotta talk about the Super Bowl, and then Lil Wayne and went live at 3. It's just so much going on, and I just think that we should be focusing on the election right now. This controversy between rappers, and unfortunately, I hate to say this, rappers dying, which it seems like is a necessary evil that's gonna keep happening. After the election, all this stuff gonna keep going. NBA Youngboy and Kodak Black gonna be beefing right after the election, so we gonna always be able to make content about rappers and rappers dying and baby mama drama and make reaction to rap videos or rappers talking about smoking people in blunts. We'll always be able to talk about that YouTube streets. But I just think right now, we need to be talking about, I think I'm getting a lot of views. I'm really talking about the stuff that people want to, I'm not distracted by all of this. It's a lot of demonic energy amongst us, right up on us. It's so close, I could feel it breathing on my neck. I'm not a demon. Don't see when you missing, and see that's the thing. Misinterpretation is big now. I ain't never seen so many people Cause see, this is the thing. When you try to be a, boom, check this out. This is a jewel I'm finna drop right here. There's no God. I gotta get you out of here. I don't even want. Wait, let me see. There's no God, no demon, no nothing. I respect your opinion, but when you say there's no God, I gotta get you out of here. I don't like stuff like that. Now I don't like, now what was I saying? Saying stuff like that just be rather like, you see what I'm saying? They got offensive demons now. See what I'm saying? They got people now that's just, these demons out here with sledgehammers right now, trying to knock your motherfucking head off. People so disrespectful to religion and people trying to even talk about it. We in some disrespectful times, man. The guardrails is taking off of society, man. And we drifting further and further away from humanity and common sense. It's crazy. It's scary right now. Everybody toxic. Everybody a narcissist. Everybody a sociopath. Everybody weird for no goddamn reason. I hate to start random conversations with people. But I was just going to say, like right now, everybody is in a rush to know everything and they skipping over everything. Have you ever got a job and didn't go through the requirements and now you're doing the job on the fly, but you don't know? Have you ever tried to build something without the instruction manual and then put the screws and bolts in the right way and now the shit built all fucked up? That's what's happening to people because people are skipping over a lot of levels that it takes to develop into a person. So when they interpret what people are saying to them, they interpret it wrong. They can't even soak up knowledge the right way no more because, you know, when you build yourself thoroughly, it adds character and substance, and it makes you interpret things better because you interpreting it from a more organic, realistic, I've been through it, I know it type of, you know what I mean? Nothing but religion makes so many wise men dedicated. Nothing but religion makes so many take part in it. If you think so, man, I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. It's maybe I'm wrong, man. Maybe I'm wrong. I like I say, I never seen religion and things around spirituality be so tied into demons and devils and negative stuff. Like I thought, it's crazy to me, man. But I guess I don't know. Maybe I gotta do my research. Maybe I need to second guess what I'm feeling. Maybe the old-fashioned way of, you know, rejoicing and being glad that you in your religion. I guess them days are over. I guess it's just time to worry and panic about your beliefs. I guess today is just the time to not be secure, to be in panic mode. I guess this is the time for when your relationship with God is not supposed to relieve you. I guess you're supposed to still feel lost even though you connected with your God. Maybe confusion is Babylon. Real talk. Michelle, real talk. I guess because people fighting to be confused. People are fighting to be unaccountable. People are fighting to be lost. People are fighting you to walk through that lost door. And it's like, I just gotta let people go. And the people that wanna hang on to common sense and reality, you know, the old morals are wrong. I seen a dude on the internet talking about it's wrong to drink water. Don't drink water. Water is bad for you. You're not supposed to drink water. Man, bro, like, okay, I stopped drinking water. Now what? Oh, I don't know. I just wanted to be on the internet saying some shit. I just wanted to have shock value and be one of these people talking about some shit. I don't know what to do after you stop drinking. I'm not stopping drinking water. I just said that shit. It's like, and it's like when I'm a real person. I'm walking around on real time at all times. At all times. Some people say I'm a little too intense, but not really. I'm just a throwback type of person. People was made like this in the 90s. Am I lying? Older people in the chat. They say my. I hate calling y'all followers because I don't even look at y'all like that. We all chopping game. They say my subscribers. A lot of them is from the age of 34 to 50. Don't y'all remember in the 90s when you couldn't be offensive for no reason to people and say, "Oh, I'm just playing," or "I'm just telling you." Remember a time when now people wasn't able to say, "I'm gonna tell you something about yourself, but you can't get mad." Like remember that wasn't even a part of the lingo. Like Like, hey, like I'm like you know, they passive aggressive stuff wasn't even big in the 90s. Like that just now started happening where you can come around somebody and talk about them, but act like you're talking about somebody else. Like all this weird stuff just kind of started happening. We write the Lord's prayers, deliver us from evil. Vicariously redeemed. If you are correct, wouldn't it be good to know the history of what put so much faith into? I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess assuming that I don't know the history makes you feel like you're smart. Maybe when you talk to people about stuff like this, that's your go-to line. But I don't know what will make you think that I assume that you know, I don't know what will make you assume that I don't know the history of what I'm talking about. Maybe you used to talking to people who are like mentally shallow. Maybe you used to talking to a lot of paper champs. See, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of fake people on the internet doing what I'm doing right now. So maybe you so used to talking to people that's been tapped into what they've been tapped into for like 3 years, and now they outside like they just a game guru of life. I grew up in the church. I'm a PK, and I know, because you went to church that don't mean nothing. Just because you're a PK that don't mean nothing. Yeah, it does. See, I'm one of them people where it does, because I was listening. Mama's prayer saved me a lot. God stopped me from doing a lot of different things where I know it was done but Him. So I'm a little different than the average person that just pick up on a little theory or pick up on something and now they out here condemning people and bothering the hell out of people. I'm not one of those kind of people. And it's like, you paper champ, you look at me Christians, I gotta be a Christian to somebody else and bother people and not be worried about y'all Christians this way. Y'all Christians this way. I'm a Christian this way. That's our difference. Y'all are look at me, condemn, challenge, debate, energy type Christians. I'm a up top, me and him type of Christian. I only go this way to witness and motivate and inspire. I really ain't got nothing bad to say to you if I know you can't take constructive criticism. I'd rather play it cool, get to know you, and drop a little game here and there. And I'd rather tell you something good and make you focus on something good that'll wash away your negative habit than to point out your bad habit that everybody else is pointing out. See, I'm a good people person. Yeah, I notice what's going on with you. Yeah, I notice the negativity. Yeah, I see what everybody might be saying about you and your family. I see that. I saw that when I first met you. But that's not what I'm here for. Life gonna already kick your ass. Your family members and people that's gonna make you a black sheep, they gonna always talk about you. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to put your eyes on the prize and pull the greatness out of you. That's what I'm here for. That's what I do. And God allowed me to do that. But that's my blessing. I'm a good motivator. I'm a good inspirer. I'm not really when I decide to tear you down, oh, it's very bad. If I do that, I don't like to tear people down because just as enlightening as I am with words, I can destroy somebody with my words too. Because I'll tell you the truth that everybody thinking about you, but I'll make it even nastier. And then I'm bulletproof because I've already been called everything in the book. You know, y'all hit the like button, turn me up, man. But nah, people don't pride themselves on being solid no more. Like I'm from an era where people prided themselves on being solid. People prided themselves on being people who you can count on. People prided themselves on getting along. Like that was a priority. Getting along with people was a priority. Not being outspoken and saying I'm just who I am and it's just me. That's everybody now. Everybody is take it or leave it, this me. I believe in a bunch of shock value stuff that, you know, I was around a dude, man, I don't work no more. A job is for lame people. Working jobs, you ain't no real person ever had a job. I got 2 jobs, so hit me hearing that. I mean, you're supposed to be my friend and hanging out with me, but you keep talking about people that have jobs suck. But if you my friend, then you would know that I have a job and I kick it with people that have jobs. So why when you come around me, that's the main thing you want to talk about? I don't know why people are so caught up in being controversial and debative and divisive now. That's why it's hard to hang out with people. You done hung out with somebody, next thing you know, you done did something wrong without knowing it, because people are hypersensitive to bullshit. People are walking around like open wounds. People not looking for friends, they looking for emotional punching bags. And they looking for test dummies for this bullshit that they think they know. People are not looking for genuine connections anymore. And I just realized that my soul and my mind is overdressed for the occasion. And I'm not going to underdress just to get along. I'll just stay out of sight and out of mind. And that's why I told y'all, I'm like this. I don't need nobody to bash or bother. I don't need a human to feed off of. I'm a one-man show, man. This is a lot of work, man. Keeping the Joshy Jim guy show going, it's a lot of work. Take a lot of dedication. But anything I put my mind to, I over-obsess in it and try to be good at it. There's a lot you can learn today from the men of yesterday. Autocorrect is acting crazy. Real talk. Hey, and we ain't, hey, look, true reviews. I'm rocking with you. And they auto-correcting us in the wrong way. I meant to say the. Why you keep putting tired? No, I said I put THE. Why does this keep saying tired? How do you take this thing off? That's what's happening to society, bro. That's what I've been doing lately. What you been doing lately, bro? My boy Charles back in this thing. Paul. See, even the pause game. If you ain't thinking about that kind of stuff, you ain't even got that. Like the pause game makes you indirectly think about that kind of stuff. Now you got to say pause, and you wasn't even thinking about that kind of stuff before the pause game. I'm telling you, man, man, demons is on the loose right now, y'all. It's bad, y'all. It is bad. I ain't never heard the word demon. I ain't never heard demon energy. I didn't even know about the Baphomet and all that stuff. I didn't even know about none of that stuff. I had no idea what it was. And I kind of wish I didn't know nothing about it to this day. I kind of wish I didn't know about that stuff. You know? And you people that entertain demonic energy and always talking about demons and caught up in the 666, even though if you say you're supposed to be against it, if you always talking about it, if you always indulging in it, you kind of like casting a curse on yourself and the people that you always talking about with that stuff. I have the right to believe that just as much as you have the right to believe that you gotta always talk about that stuff. I enjoy stop to hear what up from. What's up with it, man? What's up? Yeah, nah, it's like nowadays it's weird, bro. Like nobody has the right to be themselves no more. Like now I see why so many people lost, and I see why so many people are like crash dummies, and so many people are like aggressively ignorant. Like people are aggressively ignorant. People slamming down the directions and storming off into being lost. You know, people running around with their headphones on their head, ready to beat people up that think they got their headphones. People tearing up their house looking for their headphones, and their headphones is on their head. That's what's going on right now, bro. It's a lot of people that's lost, bro. And nowadays, you can't pull people out of being lost. They can only pull you down. So you can't really, like I told y'all, a person that's friendly to everybody is an enemy to themselves. I told y'all that already. You know what I mean? Stuff just gotta make sense to you. That's what's happening in the world. Like, you got a lot of people that's like, your calling, your journey gotta make sense to them. Fuck what you talking about, what you done went through. It gotta make sense to me. Yeah, I hear your rhetoric. I hear you fighting back, trying to keep your mind state together and trying to keep what you think is important to you intact. But I'm not with that. I want you to be lost and off track and concerned with what I'm telling you. And I just met you. There's too many people out there like that. Today is the era where it's dangerous to be in the pack. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the rap, I was tapped in, you was tapping in. You was running around in a pack, I was thinking about a pack to send. I got a spot in the hood that I be trapping in, but if you come out to the loft, you better have a rack to spin. I was hollering at your girl, but I was practicing. She fell for it. I guess she felt the Mac within. You was balling, but it stopped Jeremy Lin. Every media outlet is telling Mexicans and blacks to vote Kamala. Trump is actually for the people. Hey man, but look, this another thing though. Pete Gang though. I seen an all white dude, he had a Trump supporter hat on, right? I'm out there like this, you know. That's why I say it's the Trump supporters that's not black, accepting the Trump supporters that are black. And I'm not saying I picked Trump. I'm not voting for Kamala, and I'm trying to fight between voting and not voting for Trump. But the white dude looked at me like you NIGG, and he had the Trump hat on. I'm used to that, but I'm not used to that when I'm trying to figure out if I want to wear that red hat with you. You know, kind of made me feel away. Like I say, black people, we always caught in a pickle. We always caught in the middle. And then we got distractions too. We a pinball going back and forth. While we going back and forth, we got Drake and Kendrick and, you know, Sonya, we got so many distractions, boy. We got so many distractions around election time. Like I told y'all, this is the biggest rap battle in rap battle history. It just happened to happen now. This is the first time an NBA player's son been able to play with him in the NBA. Black people, we love basketball. It just happened to happen now. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time where somebody got snubbed where Super Bowl is in their hometown. Jay-Z, it would only be right. It had to happen now. You know, yeah, I'm hurt that Lil Wayne not in the Super Bowl, but I'm not butthurt that he's not in the Super Bowl. You got people ready to cry because Lil Wayne not in the Super Bowl. Why is that happening now? Fulio got killed, and the footage was in 4K. You could see the molecules in the raindrops, like Joe Budden is in, and Joe Budden's in them talked about that too. Why was we able to see a person go sit right here, a person sit right here, the gun right here, the fire coming out the nozzle? We see the shells flying up. We able to see all that. Why is a murder captured so vividly between black people happening right now? When have a group of people ever took over an apartment complex like the Carter in American history? They was able to do it now. Mike Tyson about to fight Jake Paul now. Tyrese crying behind child support, getting the heartstrings of the people with child support caught up in it, and went to jail. Now. Why is all this stuff happening here? Sonya Massey got shot in the face to pull the heartstrings of black people. Now. Y'all notice how Trayvon got murdered around election time? George Floyd got murdered around election time? Sonya Massey got murdered around election time. I forgot what rapper got murdered around the last time. I think it was Extension. He got murdered around the last. Back then it was Extension. You know, I think KD went to the Golden State Warriors. We never seen nothing like that. That pulverized America. And I think that was around the time when Obama was gone. What's going to happen next? Like Oprah going to get caught sniffing coke next? Like Farrakhan gonna get caught with some prostitutes next? Charleston White might get killed next? Pause on that, because I don't want nothing to happen to him. But like, what's the next big shocking thing for us to be captivated by? The Laker Raider fans, Trayvon was sacrificed so his dad could move up in the ranks. What's gonna happen? LeBron gonna be on a fast break shooting on the basketball court like last Boy Scout to get us to have a What's going to happen next for us to be focused on besides this election? What's next? That's how I be thinking. The world is turning into one of them circus mirror type of delusional fantasy type worlds. What's next, bro? Black dude got mad and killed his mama, his baby mama, and his cousin. When did stuff ever happen like that? A president almost got assassinated on TV. I ain't seen shit like that since back in the day in the black and white time, like Kennedy type. I ain't seen something like that since Kennedy. Why is all this stuff happening right now? The world is in a frenzy. Everybody trendy. I don't look for cues from the culture because the shit is up in me. Like I say, people is intensely tearing their house up, looking for their headphones, and their headphones is on their head. Ain't nobody looking in the mirror to look at themselves because don't nobody like what they see in the mirror because they done strayed so far away from that. So they ain't gonna look in the mirror and see the headphones is on their head. That's gamingly speaking, man. That's for the people that's gamingly speaking. That kind of talk ain't for everybody. Let's see, plastic bottles are very high quality plastic used in American cars. Demons are among us. Man, they right up under us. I'm telling you, we in the last days, man. You ain't see the Olympics? How the devil is in so much control right now, and people are so consumed with demonic energy and so taken over to where he used a group of people during the Olympics that mocked the ceremony to send a direct shot at God. It didn't land. It didn't even get close. But just the fact that God is saying, wait a minute, that meant to hit me? God is in heaven looking down at the cannonball blast and seeing it come up. It didn't get nowhere near him, but he see that was aimed at me? God, like, yeah, that was for me? Let me get a little closer. These demons getting closer. Let me get a little closer. Y'all shot that at me? God see the demons getting close. God, they claiming demon time down. Let me come. Let me see let me get a closer look. Because on top of the demons running rapid, God's big two pupils is on top of everything, looking at the whole thing like, oh, y'all think I didn't get y'all a chance. I didn't get y'all a gift, which is called life, and this what y'all doing with it? Bet. Gabriel, get that horn ready. Clean that bad boy out. Y'all know when they say when Revelations come, Gabriel gonna blow his horn. God, oil that thing up, man. They think it's a game down there. Now Mars is cool. Pluto, they cool. Earth, we need to holler at them. Like I say, I don't believe in a lot of theories. Because I leave room for theories that's right up under our nose. Like my boy say, demons is among us. I be feeling chills. And I'm not one of them YouTubers that's going to fake and act like I'm like this. This shit really real. I had a family member pass away, and it was a ghost at their house. They used to confront me every time I came to their house. Crazy. I'm talking about the hairs on the back of my neck. I would get chills. And I would walk deeper into the room and invite the ghost because I know what the ghost was there to do. You know, I know what the demon was there to do. And like, you know, it just, like, I ain't gonna lie, like these times, it's almost like these times is awakening up a different part of me. The times that we in, it's awakening a different part of me up. You know, I stopped hitting the gym as much so I could be a little bit focused on what's going on right now. You know, the gym is my safe haven. I love working out, but like I'm noticing it's a big storm going on out here right now. And I usually be barreled in, lonered out, just focusing on my walk. But like me doing these let me know that I can help people. People need my help. You know. And I'm not saying I'm a savior, but it's just like people need to understand the times we're in and the urgency that's going on right now, man. We need to be focused on this election right now. We kind of need to be putting our energy in the right place right now. Today is a time where you want to be living with purpose. And your purpose is revealed to you through the work. Your purpose is revealed. Your purpose is not going to be just right there in front of your face like that. Your purpose will come to you as you go to it. Just go towards your greatness, and your purpose will meet you right there. You ain't going to get there worried about a bunch of other shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. I'll tell you that. But yeah, man. God knows the intentions of our heart. Hey, man, and that's all that matters, man. I'm glad you said that, bro. I'm glad you said that. You say the Quran says kill the enemies, and the Bible says love the enemies. Which one are you, killer, or the one that loves the other? I'm not even trying to be. I'm not even trying to answer this and trying to sound cool and trying to sound smart, trying to sound like I know a lot of stuff. I know some people answer questions in a complicated way just to hear they self-talk. But I'm gonna just answer that in a real way. I'm both. Because I love my enemy that I know I could work with and I could change over time. And I got time to work with them. But I will completely obliterate an enemy and destroy them and tear them to bits and then burn the bits up. We can do this however you want it. Because God blessed me with the tools I need to use to keep demons up off of me. You know what I mean? God blessed me with the tools I need to use to keep people up off of me. So it's like Burger King, you can have it your way. I don't have to be consumed with being a tough guy because I could snap into that. I grew up in Richmond, California. That's just a thought away. Don't worry about demons. Jesus says, "Get behind me," and Jesus must. Hey, Michelle, that's what's Michelle. Can you okay, Michelle? That's very great for you to say that. That's very profound. Why people can't do that though? I thought that was the way you were supposed to do it. I thought God was like getting the Mario star on the game, and just once you tapped in with God, it's like, hey man, I'm good. Like people got financial security and they're able to live a stress-free life. I thought when people knew they was going to heaven and having eternal life, and all they gotta do is go by the code, and I thought that was like having a cheat code to life. That's how it used to be. But now it's about being worried and stressed out. I don't understand why is it like this right now? What's the point? You know? But I just been brainstorming, man. I just had to come out and let y'all put good energy in the world because the world is gonna spin back around. Yeah, the world gonna make a U-turn. For real. The world gonna make a U-turn, man. You know, it's gonna come back, and this time it's gonna creep slow because the engine how it sounds. Because the first time they slid through there, you can hear their engine. So when they come back around, they know if you're gonna hear it. They're in the old school, so they gotta creep. But yeah, though, man. I like to say to y'all, man, is just don't be distracted. Self-belief is a key. It's very key. Very key. Focus on the focus. There's a lot of stuff you can do in a day, man. It's a lot of stuff you can be caught up in, man. Put focus on the focus. A happy you is fun for everyone. Remember that. It's two type of people in this world. Stay away from both of them.